Hey Sneakies, welcome back for some more Destiny. In the last episode we went through the tutorial mission A Guardian Rises, and in this one we arrived to the tower, which happens to be the main social hub of the game. We're going to do a full tour. I do hope you enjoy. Don't forget to click like if you do and you want to see more videos in this series. Also, if you've not already done so, click subscribe to become a Sneaky today. That way you'll never have to miss another video ever again. And here we go.
Welcome to the last safe city on Earth, the only place the Traveler can still protect. It took centuries to build. Now, we're counting every day it stands. And this tower is where the Guardians live.
Now really quick before we begin our tour, as you can see there are four main areas to the tower. There's the Tower North, Traveler's Walk, Tower Hangar, and then the Tower Watch. And each area serves its own purpose, so let's begin. Now when you first arrive here yourself, you actually do have to follow specific waypoints to complete all your objectives. However, I've already done that previous to this recording, so I'm just going to integrate the necessary elements into this tour as we arrive to them. This is really cool. Scenic views here. Just check this out too. This is really awesome. Obviously you can't go over there. If you try jumping over the edge, guess what's going to happen? You're going to die. Now if you're wondering what that is, that's the Traveler. So if you're not familiar with the Destiny storyline, the Traveler basically came and protected humanity. This is the last city that humans now inhabit from something called the Darkness, which is like the arch nemesis of the Traveler. So the Traveler sacrificed itself and it's now either dead or in some kind of massive sleep. And we have to reawaken it because the Darkness is coming again. And here's the Postmaster. Deliveries and messages are left with the Postmaster to be collected by Guardians when their travels bring them home. And I have no messages at this time. Apparently nobody really likes me enough.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Alright, let's check out the vault. So this is basically like a bank. You can come here and store all of your items. And we'll get to that piece of armor that I put in there in a little bit. So you can store up to 20 items for each category. You can store armor, weapons, and then general merchandise. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You can hold actually 10 of each category on your person at once too. Alright, now that we're done with that, let's head down the stairs. So coming down here, you'll find the leader of whichever class you've chosen. All three of them are located down here. This is where you go to complete quests and receive different bonuses and also have access to special armor specific to your class. There's also other characters in here too. Crucible Handler. A veteran of the Crucible, Lord Shax both arms and oversees those who seek to forge themselves within it. And you'll see he also has some Crucible armor over here. Now, you'll notice over the course of this little walkthrough tour that we're doing, there's actually several different characters like this. They either have armor, they have weapons, they also have emblems, and even take resources that we collect during missions too to turn them in for other items. You'll also notice that all of these are actually legendary. They're purple and then they say legendary at the top. That means they're quite valuable.
See you around.
See you later, good sir. Now that we're done with him, there's nothing else over here, so we're going to go take a look at the Crucible Quartermaster.
Yes.
Now he basically just assists Mr. Shax over there with arming Guardians to withstand the Crucible. So you'll notice that he actually has what's called material exchange instead of the armor that the other guy had. So pretty much I go into the world, I collect resources by killing enemies and I guess finding them. And then I can come back and find people similar to him who will actually trade me different items in exchange for that stuff.
Catch you later.
Yes, you will. Alright, so now we'll proceed down here. This is where you'll find all of the class leaders. Mine is actually located right here.
Excuse me. My mind was somewhere else.
She's the Warlock class leader, by the way, in case you're curious. So when you first arrive, she'll say, "Welcome, Guardian. Welcome to the fight." Then she'll give us this Warlock's initiation equipment, provisions for newborn Guardians, a set of Warlock field weave, and a stash of Glimmer to improve it or buy other gear. So after we claim this, we'll receive this, and we can actually equip it as our chest piece. And we also got some Glimmer. As you can see, we now have 102 here at the top. That's used to buy all kinds of different items in the game. You'll notice that a lot of these will say requires Glimmer, not these specific ones, but on other vendors in this tower. And then she has all kinds of legendary Vanguard armor, emblems. She also has some Warlock armor at the top. Now, I'm actually kind of eyeing this last helmet over here that I'll get to in a moment. I just want to give you an idea of exactly all of the equipment she has at her disposal to sell to us. You'll notice that these cost 70 Glimmer. I have 102, so I should be able to buy anything here. This one costs 90. Now, I know that I'm not a high enough level to actually equip most of the stuff yet, but I know that I want it, and knowing myself, I'm probably going to forget when I actually hit level 8. So I want to buy this now, and that's actually what I ended up putting into the vault before. And then after I eventually hit level 8, I'll just go back to the vault and snatch it up. It's something that I know I'm going to forget. That's why I want to buy it now, just to reserve it for later use. Then again, there's a good chance I'm probably going to find something even better than that later on. So we're just going to equip this first. Code Fire, chest armor. Nice. Turn it to blue. And it also did increase my defense a little bit. Went from 18 to 22. So that's not too shabby. Now, there are some other things here I would like to buy too, but it's really this helmet that I'm really the most interested in. You can actually see what it looks like on me. Check that out. Wouldn't you fear a Warlock that walked up to you looking like that? I know I would.
May it provide you, Guardian.
Oh, it shall. It shall. Now, you'll see it will actually not let me equip it yet because it does require level 8. I'm only level 2. So that's a little bit sad, but it's alright.
I've got my eye on you.
Oh, I'll bet you do.
Hey, what's the story, kid?
Alright, so Hunter Vanguard. This is the guy you want to come see if you've chosen the Hunter class for your character. He has Hunter-specific armor, and as I start to scroll through it, you're going to see that they're the same levels as all of the Warlock armor I was just looking at. They even look like they're the exact same pieces, too. Just different names, and they have different purposes. And he has emblems as well.
See you around.
Welcome.
Thank you, you're so kind. Alright, and finally the Titan Vanguard. If you've chosen the Titan class for your character, this is the guy you want to come see. He's going to be the same exact guy as the previous two, he's just tailoring himself specifically to your class. And as you'll see as I scroll through these armor pieces, they're all the same levels as the other two. And it looks like they're the same type of pieces too. Oh, that one's pretty nice, it's an uncommon one. And then he also has the emblems naturally.
Travelers like the Guardian.
Now that we're done with those three, let's take a quick look around this room. Definitely some nice scenery and everything in here. I'll check out those guns. Some really amazing scenery. If I wasn't recording this, I'd probably be staring at it a lot longer. But let's continue our tour. Oh, dead ghost. I actually already found two the previous time that I was already here, so I'm going to integrate those into the video as soon as I reach the different points of the tour where they're located. Now, you'll also notice that there's random people strolling around. There's also blue names above people's heads, not white names like that guy. These are all actual players who are in this server with me. That's because the tower where I'm located right now is actually considered the social hub of the game. This is where you come to meet new people, and you can also set up groups and parties here. Really adds a whole social element into the game. Alright, so the Cryptarch. Crypto archaeologists decode the past and our enemies, seeking new discoveries in matter engrams and artifacts returned by guardians. So this is going to be a vendor type of guy that I have to come back to when I actually locate these engrams, I'm guessing. And then I just pay him glimmer, it looks like, and then he'll decode them for me. It looks like it actually turns it into armor, so that's really cool. Oh, there's even a weapon too. Both a primary and a special weapon, so that's really cool.
My regards to your order, Warlock.
Now that we're done to him, oh, okay, I guess we'll head up to the gunsmith now. He's actually the next step that was supposed to be after I went to the Warlock Vanguard. Alright, now upon first arriving here, arm yourself. So I'm given the choice between an auto rifle, the Marshall A, 26 attack, not bad. And we'll just scroll through all of these so I get an idea. 26 attack for a pulse rifle, PSI Umbra. Okay, that could be fun to use too, I guess. And then the Trax Callum 1. 26 attack. Alright, so it looks like they all offer 26 attack. It's just a matter of which one I want to choose. This one's a semi-automatic scout rifle. And then a hand cannon, a Duke MK10. That sounds like a lot of fun. But you know what? The one I'm going to go with is definitely going to be the scout rifle, I'm thinking. The only other one I'm considering is the pulse rifle, but my reasoning is that the Warlock is not supposed to be the tank role, so he needs to be in the back or somewhere, so it makes sense to have a scout rifle.
Held one of these when I dropped on Vesta. Can't believe they still make them.
Interesting, sir. Alright, so we'll just scroll through all these guns really quick so you get an idea of what he's offering. I can come back here when I have Glimmer, it looks like, and I can just buy them outright. And then he also makes ammo synthesis. Oh, okay, so this is used to replenish my ammunition. I don't really tend to use these personally, but they definitely have a use for sure. Now we'll just head into my inventory to equip the new gun. It's going from a 20 attack to a 26. And there's also the difference of going from a assault to a scout rifle, so it's going to be a little bit different.
Goodbye.
See you later, sir. Alright, now let's head up here. Now, this doesn't appear to be somewhere you can access, but it looks like there is something over there. I don't know, maybe they're saving that for like an expansion pack or something later on, downloadable content. Then these aren't really doors that open up. We can, however, go up these stairs, and there's actually a dead ghost that was up here before I picked it up. I'll just cut it in to the point where I find it. And there it is right on top of these boxes or crates, whatever they are. And just like that, we have it. Then we're going to head over and check this view out again. It looks even better with the sun out like that. Oh, man. Really wish I could go down there. Hey there, son. That reminds me, there's actually a few different animations that you can do with your character. Oh yeah, let's get down. I got the crazy moves. I bet you didn't even expect me to bust these out. I like to keep it secret. Who goes there? Let me point at you. And then finally you can sit on the ground. This is actually really cool, but this specific image right here reminds me of Call of Duty for some reason. I think like the ghost face paint just kind of makes it happen. Anyways, let's continue our tour. Alright, let's check out the bounty tracker over here. So, bounty access. The Vanguard has need of proven guardians. So these are kind of like challenges that you can complete. So, patrol Cosmodrome. Vanguard Bounty, complete 5 patrol missions in the Cosmodrome. That's pretty easy. There are problems out in the wilderness that only a Guardian can solve. And then for completing it, I get 50 Vanguard reputation and 2,500 experience. So that'll obviously be worthwhile to try for eventually. Relic Harvest Cosmodrome. Collect 200 sensor mites and Cosmodrome. Collect Golden Age sensor mites from our enemies in the Cosmodrome. They're drawn to power, so stronger enemies will contain more. Nice. Also 50 Vanguard reputation and 2500 experience. Looks like these all require level 4 to actually initiate them though. That's a little bit of a shame, but I'm gonna get there shortly anyway. It doesn't matter. And then Body Dropper, kill 100 enemies without dying. If we are to defeat the darkness, you must be able to face the hordes unblinking. Venture into the wild and send our enemies a message they won't forget. Also 50 Vanguard reputation and 2500 experience. And then upon choosing or skipping past it, there's also these available bounties. We'll just scroll through them really quick without actually reading them necessarily, just so you can get an idea of what they are. You can feel free to pause the video at any time, by the way, if you want to actually read it yourself. Looks like these ones are offering Crucible reputation instead. Now, Vanguard and Crucible reputation are both different, but ultimately what they're both trying to do is get you to the high-end level gear, so they're both valuable.
Acknowledged.
Alright, now let's continue this tour. We're just going to head down here. There's actually another vendor over here I didn't show you yet.
Everest. Tess Everest. Special auxiliary to the Vanguard.
Alright, so she is for special orders. Tess is a broker of special goods delivered to the tower from the city and beyond. You can see all she has are 2 emblems right now, but I'm sure she can have more stuff later on.
Good luck.
Well, thank you. You're so nice. So now we're going to head over to Tower North. Very nicely labeled for us. We'll just stroll through here. Look at that, a sweeper. Let's try to listen to some of these conversations taking place.
You must have faith it's the right team.
Can't even really hear them. I'm sure it's not interesting anyway.
Welcome back to the tower, Warlock.
Now, what is this?
Are you certain? Tell me where.
Looks really cool. Not sure what all these things are either. I'm sure you can't go in this door. Of course not. Alright, so we're going to head up the stairs, and we will be going to see the speaker in just a moment. I want to make sure there's nothing I'm missing.
He is too weak.
Alright, so the speaker.
Your actions are impressive, Warlock.
Thank you. An ancient scholar of the Traveler, the speaker keeps special items for guardians who explore the light's mysteries. So as you'll notice, he does have armor and emblems just like most of the other vendor types of characters do here. Oh, some legendary stuff. Looks like it's all legendary actually. However, he requires Mode of Light, whatever that is. I'm not even sure what that is yet. Have to figure out as we advance through the game. Then he's offering something for each class, so that's awesome. Oh, even these require Mode of Light. We'll have to figure that out and come back to him later. Looks like he's got some very valuable stuff, though.
May your actions keep us safe.
Thank you. Then immediately upon leaving, you'll notice that the other awakened dead ghost is right here. Awesome. Alright, now we'll just continue down here. There's really not much else here. I mean, there's a bunch of random characters roaming around. They're not really doing anything, though. There is another vendor type of character. We'll get to her in just a moment. But, yeah, there's some interesting scenery. Not exactly sure what she's doing down there. Inventory or something? I have no idea. This looks like some kind of gate. And then the last vendor is right down here. Kind of hoping I'd find another dead ghost, but I guess not.
What's they look for a warlock?
Alright, so Guardian Outfitter, an artist with micro material programs. Ava provides Guardians ways to customize their appearance. So she has all kinds of emblems. We'll scroll through these really quick. Some of them actually look pretty cool. Specifically this one all the way down here on the right on the top row. I like the look of that one. The Rising Knight. Sounds pretty cool too. There's definitely a lot of interesting designs here. It looks like they only require glimmer too. Mind you, it's a lot of glimmer. Specifically to me because I'm a noob. It's probably really nothing in the end. Okay, so shaders actually allow you to change the color of your armor. That's pretty cool. I wasn't even aware these were in the game. Requires level 20 though. You savages. Alright, I just cut out some unnecessary backtracking. So we're going to head across the way and we'll be heading down to where the ships are located in the hangar. Tower Hangar. This one's more interesting because it has like security gates here. Something along those lines. Oh look, another sweeper. Guys are all over the place. They don't look like they're doing much though, so I sincerely hope they're not being paid for this. Oh, look at that, some more nice views. And now this is the hangar. This is where our ship is stored. We have to actually go claim it though. We'll be seeing the specific character that gives that to us in a moment.
It's not too late to see.
Just want to give you an idea of the entirety of this place. Vanguard Quartermaster. Alright, so Roni 5530 maintains a stock of select weapons for those proven among the Vanguard. So he's got Vanguard weapons here. He also has vehicles and material exchange. So let's scroll through all of these really quick. These are all legendary, you can tell by the purple background. Quad is level 20. Damn. I'm really envious right now. I'm only level 2. I'm such a noob. 248 damage. That's crazy. That's almost 10 times the damage my current gun does. And then these are the vehicles. We'll just take a quick look at them. Can't wait to actually get one of them, though. It's going to be really awesome. And then these are the material exchange. We'll be getting into all of this stuff later. We're not going to get into it right now. I'm just giving you an idea of what he's got. And that'll do.
Whatever you need to continue the fight, Guardian.
Alright, so now we'll continue through here. There actually are quite a few more vendors in here. I believe there's 3 more. Take a look at this guy now. He's the Dead Orbit. Dead Orbit only grudgingly maintains a presence in the tower to arm and outfit their champions in the Crucible. So he kind of seems like he's like an undead type of character. I mean, just look at that. Omen of the Dead, Omen of the Dead 2, Omen of Chaos, Omen of Chaos 2, Omen of the Exodus, Omen of the Decayer. So he's got all kinds of emblems. He has guns. Some really nice guns, actually. And Crucible armor. They're Crucible weapons and Crucible armor. And not that it's surprising, but they're all legendary. Of course, require 20. Level 20. Oh, these have some nice attributes to them, too. Look. They have light and all that good stuff. And then you'll notice that those bonds are actually specific for the Warlock class.
Spread the word, Guardian.
Oh, I shall. I think that's actually Peter Stormare doing the voice acting for that character. If that is, that's really awesome. Good actor. Anyways, as I was saying before, there's actually specific pieces of armor for each class that is only exclusive to them. Like, the Warlock has an armband, the Titan has a badge, and then the Hunter has a cloak. Looks like there's nobody here. There's nobody I can actually speak to. Sadly enough. Alright, let's keep it going.
Time is at our heels.
There's more up the stairs. Okay, this is where we're going to find the lady who is holding our ship. The shipwright.
Here's what we got today, Guardian.
Alright, so upon arriving, repair is complete. Take this Arcadia class jump ship. Serviced by the tower shipyard, this jump ship is in much better shape than when it arrived. So we can preview it too, which is cool. So this is what it looks like. This will actually be the ship we fly around and go to the different missions in. We can get all kinds of different ones too, so it's awesome. We can customize it in that sense.
Very nice.
Speaking of customizing, we can scroll through all the vehicles she's offering, and she also has ship blueprints below that we'll scroll through as well. This require level 8, sadly. Now this really just goes to show exactly how great of a company Bungie really is. They add so much variety into their games. It's not just about the gun combat, they also add vehicle combat into the game. They have all kinds of co-op and competitive multiplayer options. They really deliver a complete package when they come out with a product.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'll see you later.
The Vanguard has
I expect you to fight, brother.
Welcome back, Warlock.
Thanks. You're not really offering anything, so I'm going to keep moving though. Alright, so there should be one more vendor type of character up here.
We always welcome warriors.
Alright, so future war cult. The war cult has always been an open secret in the tower, arming and advising those who represent them in the Crucible. So, surprise, surprise, they have emblems, they have Crucible weapons, Crucible armor, it's all legendary stuff. These require Crucible marks, so we'll have to worry about that when we actually unlock the Crucible missions. Wow, those damage counters really make me envious of these guns. I can't wait to unlock them. We will eventually get there though, Sneakies. This is going to be a long series, it's going to be as in-depth as possible, so I'm going to try to show you my entire progress towards them. There will obviously be parts that I have to cut out because they're boring or repetitive, but for the most part it's going to be as in-depth as possible. And that'll do. Wow, that actually turned out to be a lot longer than I was expecting it to. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed, Seekies. Don't forget to click like if you did and you want to see more videos in this series. Also, if you've not already done so, click subscribe to become a Seekie today. That way you never have to miss another video in this series ever again. And I will see you next time for some more Destiny.